Yeah. Good. Well, we're live on YouTube. I know the site is down right now. They keep monkeying around. They keep changing things. And I don't know what's wrong with it, to be honest. So I've got somebody looking into it. It's still there, but we are going to run this program on YouTube. I'm going to put up an invite link in the chat. And that'll be right here. Right here, paste. Go ahead and click on that and come on in. Make sure your microphone's turned on. If that doesn't work, type into the chat box. We'll type the whole invitation in there. But if you've been on before, that should work. So I am looking at the chat box. I did send out a message to a few guys, hopefully to entice them to be in here. I see Mark is there, but he doesn't ever join us. So we'll wait a few minutes and we'll see what happens. I'm going to send a message to Gordon Delaney. He usually comes in. So we want to write a message. Gordon. I don't have in here. D-E-L. Nope. Oh, well. Don't have him in there. I'm reading the chats and waiting for people to come in. Now, Gary should come in. Let's see if he's on there. And I sent to Joe, and I don't know. If I don't get anybody come in, I'll just shut it off. Whatever. Let me see. Can I pin that to the top? Pin message. Yes. Okay. You know what? Maybe I better send the whole link, the whole invitation. We'll do another message. Let's see. Participants invite. Copy invitation. There we go. I don't know whether YouTube will allow this big a message to go through, but we'll try it. Paste. And no, won't allow it to go through. It's too big. Let me clear this, chop this down a little bit and see what it's going to take. Because it's 564 characters too big. Delete. Ah, come on. There we go. Delete. Yeah, we'll try that one. Let's see what happens when you click on it. Yep. It logged in. So that's the right spot. So Helmet Head, if you come in here, you're going to get booted right away. Replace pin message. There we go. Okay, that'll do it. We got 10 watching. Well, even though I have some adverse stuff going on with the site, that doesn't mean I can't do something here at the bench. So we're going to do some stuff. I'm going to mold a whole airplane. Wings, fuselage, elevator, stabilizer, rudder. Come on, Gary Sinclair. I know you're there. I can only do this with you guys' help. It's really getting discouraging now that the website's down and I can't get her fixed. The problem is I don't do it enough every day, you know. Hey, Steve. Steve, grab the link, see if it works. Come on in. Hey, thank you, Mark. That'll help pay this web developer. I need to raise a bunch of money for this. Yeah, because Stunt Hangar is locked up. I wish they'd quit monkeying with things. Now I don't know that I showed you guys or not, but I got a whole fuselage now. We're gonna do another one for sale. This one will be mine, because it's got imperfections in it, but we got to get her done. That's the perky fuselage. I'm gonna try to lighten this one up a little bit.
I made it.
Oh, you made it.
Yeah.
Great. There we go. All righty. Yeah, I'm watching the chat here. Let's see, there we are. I don't know what's wrong with Stunthanger. It's something to do with the name server. I don't know. Did you try to get on it?
Yeah, I tried just to see what happened. It didn't want to come up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a call from Bob Zambelli, and I know what's going to happen. Not so much now, but it used to be when the site was more popular. It would go down for 5 minutes and I'd get 50 calls. The website's down. Yeah, I know all about it. So now, what I got on my phone, anybody tries to call me, let's see if I can find my phone. which is where? Now I can't find it. Gotta be right here. Harbor Freight deal, $4. Pump sprayer
Uh-huh.
works good. I cannot find my phone. I know that it's here.
Yeah, I called up YouTube on my computer and then finally found you.
Oh,
And finally
there it
come
is.
up. So,
Okay,
and
I'm gonna play this message for everybody. Voicemail, greeting. Okay. I hope you can hear it. We'll see what happens. Hey, hello. If you're calling about the website, I know it's down. No need to leave a message. If you're calling about my house, it's not for sale. Have a nice day.
there you go.
Hard to believe, but every 5 minutes it's a call about the house.
Want to buy your house? Oh, golly.
Well, this is a historic district here, and they're trying to renovate it, and everybody's trying to get in on the boom, you know.
Oh, well,
Well,
sell it for a couple million, and then you can have plenty of,
I just told the last guy $1 million. He hung up.
yeah.
Is that negotiable? $1 million. That's it. They don't want to hear that shit. Ah.
See, you got a super chat already, didn't you?
Yeah, I did from Mark. That'll help because I'm going to have to pay a web developer to figure out what's wrong with the website because I can't figure it out. I have no clue what to do about the name servers. So
When did you find out about it?
today, about an hour or so ago,
Yeah.
it just started acting up. It was fine last night. I rebooted the system and did a soft reboot and I did a hard reboot, and it ain't like a regular computer where you restart it and it'll figure itself out.
Yeah. Get all the ones and zeros straight again.
But I got a call into hacks, guy who's a hacker, but he's on vacation, so the website could be down for a week. I don't know. It'll be down as long as it's down. I hope not, but of course the way it's going, I don't know how much longer I can hold on anyway. This channel is not doing very good.
Excuse me. The knees.
I I messaged Phil. Maybe he'll come in. Maybe they're over on Facebook. I think Zuckerberg's in a little bit of hot water right now for his illegal practices, spying on everybody, selling
Yeah,
everybody's data. Something to do with Snapchat or some shit. I don't know. I keep warning you guys about it, but nobody seems to take heed.
yeah, you got something good, and there's always someone that's got to screw it up.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what happened to the DNS servers, and I think it's something to do with Apache and or whatever. But I'll get it fixed. I don't know when, but I'll get it fixed, and I will be the last man standing unless I die. What I really like to do is find some kids to turn it over to. But normally what happens when you turn something over like this, they just gut it. They'll be gone. I had someone offer to buy Stunthanger from me one time, and I asked them, well, are you a modeler? Because they're not registered on the form. No. Well, what are you going to do with it? We're going to take it apart. What they do is they harvest the email addresses.
Hmm. Yeah.
Suppose if I wanted to make money, I could sell everybody's email address, but then everybody'd be pissed
Huh.
off at me. Everybody thinks I do that now, but I don't.
You don't have time. You're building things.
Yeah. Well, I wonder how bad this meeting is going to go tonight.
Is Steve coming on, you think?
I sent him a message, but that doesn't mean anything. I sent a message to Joe Gilbert. I sent a message to
Okay.
Phil.
Yeah. Phil might be back from his vacation, might he?
Oh, that's right. He's on vacation. I thought he was mad at us.
No, he's up in Alaska. Of course, I say he might be home now or on his way home.
Might as well get down a landing gear mold and make a landing gear too. I wonder if I could get away with making a carbon landing gear for one of these. It's supposed to have wire gear, but I'll have to see about that after I get one done.
Have you got the flight since you come back?
Have I got to fly?
From the NAS?
I don't think so.
I know it's been hot for you out there, so
Yeah. Shit, I don't need to fly. I had 6 flights. I won the.
yeah, that's right. You did all right, didn't you?
Yeah. Who needs more than 6 flights?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
yeah. See, you never know. I mean,
I wasn't gonna fly either, but Dan talked me into it.
well, you might as well. He's out there and you had a chance to do it. So,
I already paid my money. Yep.
well, come on, guys. Someone can come in.
I don't have Gordon Delaney's number. I sent him a message. I thought I did. Let me call him. If I talk to my phone, it sometimes does different things. Let's see. I can't find him in my contacts. I just had that phone here. What did I do with it?
Or did you finally find it? Because you just looking a little bit ago for it.
Yeah, I just was sending off a message just a minute ago,
Oh,
or
gosh.
looking to. Here it is.
There you go. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Call Gordon Delaney. Okay, he's not in the contacts. I thought he was. Did I still got Phil Granderson in my contacts? Gary Hayjack, John Jordan, all the dead guys are in my contacts still.
Bob Hunting in there?
I did not send Bob a text. Let me text him. I forgot about him. Wait a minute, maybe he is. Yes, I texted him already.
Okay.
No, Bob Hudak I texted. I need to text Bob Hunt. Okay. Bob Hunt. Bob Hunt. Let's see who else I can text. Dennis Mission. And
Yep.
Al Ferraro. And Steve Berry. Of course, yeah, I think he's on here already. Already did Phil.
Let's see.
Maybe I'll talk to Bud Morrison. Maybe he can help me out. Okay,
Let's see.
the website is down, but we're still having the meeting. The link is in the chat box on my channel.
You have John Miller's address or anything or phone
No,
number?
I don't have it. Go ahead and
You don't
send
have it.
it. Huh?
I don't. I don't have it either. I just
We'll try that. I don't know. We'll see here. J-O-H-N Miller. Oh, I do.
Friday night, yeah, you might be there.
The website is down, but we're still having the meeting. Check the chat box on YouTube for the link. Tell Gordon Delaney too. There we go. I got enough. I got messages out to most people that come on here. I knew I could count on you.
I think, now, how am I going to do this? But I finally tried it. It worked.
I was hacked once, and they tried to stop me, and I found a way around it. So this is the alternative. Okay. This wing is going to be skinned on both sides with expandable foam in between it, in between the skins.
Mm-hmm. That's foam that you tried? Is that what you're using?
Yep.
Yeah.
I need more work area. There just is not enough room here.
Yeah.
About 10 times as much as Dayton, but for the projects I want to do, it's not big enough. I think I will produce another video tonight. Stunt Flyer Video Magazine. I think because of the website being down, I'm going to have to put them out to the public, though, not to the members. So sorry, members. I gotta weigh the cost. We were 56% down or something like that last month on the website. And we're really down
Now,
today.
the people you have the website with, you can't call them and they can see what's going on.
Oh, I talked to them, they don't have a clue.
Okay.
Yeah.
All they do is just furnish the server, huh?
All they do is have a box.
Yeah.
And I'm responsible for what's in that box. They have no clue. Even though it's their fault that this problem happened because they did something with Apache or some shit. I don't know. They were getting on there, so well, we're going to have to upgrade you, and I paid up for the year. I mean, these guys don't understand this business model. I mean, it's not like I can come out of pocket with another $3,000. Say, okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
No, I have
Or,
to raise that money.
yeah, or get a new computer so that matches what they want to put out there.
No, 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 you're not understanding. No, it's
Well,
Stunthanger is in that box. And
yeah.
if I can't get that working, there will be no more Stunthanger. Because there's no way to raise the money to buy another, Stunthanger. In order for me to pay
Oh,
them,
yeah,
I have to
yeah.
have Stunthanger going. I don't have the money to run that. Now, I think I have an old backup. See, I went to a I went to a backup that's on their server, so I'm locked out of that, but I have an old backup on a terabyte hard drive that I could pull everybody's login information into if I have to, this is going to take some thought. That's all I can think of.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm hoping my buddy Hacks can figure it out. Well, we've been on for half an hour. We got one guest here, Roy Lane. Roy, click the link and come on in.
There's Mike. Hi, Mike.
Oh, Mike Lunky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I had to come in. The link's not on Stunthanger. I had to find it
Right.
on YouTube there.
Right.
Yeah.
You get on Stunthanger?
Yeah, I got on Stunthanger, but the link's not there. The last link was for Monday's meeting last week.
Really?
Yeah,
I couldn't get on it.
there's no link for Friday for today for August 1st.
I can't get on.
Oh, okay. Well, I got on. I'm able to access Stunthanger and see the gallery and all the stuff. But when I went to at the bench,
Well, what do you know? It does work now. So,
yeah, it works. I had
Huh?
trouble earlier this afternoon. I had trouble about 4 hours ago, but it's working fine for me now.
Okay, new
Right.
topic. Maybe I sent the message to Hacks with that script. Maybe he's got it fixed. I'll have to go and look and see.
I mean, I'm on the page right now, and I'm just pulling up the open forum, and I got everything's
Okay.
there.
Okay.
There's no
That's-
link. There's no
There
So
is
it's
now.
working, Sparky. It's working for me anyway.
There is now. Go ahead and check it and make
Okay.
sure you see that.
Okay, hang on. Give me a second.
Let me check and see how many thousand bots I got on here right now.
At the bench. Yep, I see Friday night. Yeah, it's on there. Friday night hangout. You got it. Maybe that's why nobody's in here, Sparky.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, the site's been down most of the day, and I've been frantically trying to look at scripts and stuff, and I couldn't figure it out. Something to do with the DNS server. And I called the hosting company, and they're in the Philippines. They got no idea what's going on with it. So I got a message into my buddy Hacks. We'll see if see if he's got it fixed.
Well, you're up and running now. I'm gonna mute my mic because we're gonna be working on something back here. But
all right, appreciate it.
Yeah. Hi everybody. Y'all can put up with my face. I can put up with y'all.
We can put up with you. Yes, you're all right.
Yeah. I'm probably going to be kind of in and out of the picture because I'm simultaneously doing this, helping with supper, and checking in on the twins. So
That's all right.
Yeah.
That's all right. Stunthanger is up and working now. I took that. See what's going on is there's a file in the DNS server that allows or disallows the IP addresses. Well, there's Denny.
Denny.
Yeah.
I'm here somewhere.
Yeah.
How did you get in? Through Stunthanger or through the link?
Yeah, I had to get into Stunt. I couldn't. It was asking me for a passcode when I tried clicking in off of YouTube.
Well,
or a
fortunately,
meeting code or something like that.
Fortunately, I got it working just a minute ago.
Yeah, you got it working here. I listened when Mike announced it.
Yeah.
That he was able to get back in. But yeah, I tried getting in this Stunthanger probably an hour and a half or so ago and got nothing. So
Yeah.
anyhow, you persevered through this, and it sounds like
Yeah.
you found a wizard there to help you out. So
I didn't. He hasn't responded. So either he's done it and hasn't sent me a message back, or it's magically fixed itself.
My old
well, I
computer used to
suppose
be that way.
I suppose either way, you got the result you're looking for. So my God, even Joe Belkrink is here. So
Yeah.
how you doing, John?
Sometimes even the worst dog in the world catches a bone.
That's it. Even a blind squirrel gets a nut every now and then, or
That's
something.
the one, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
How you all doing?
All
Good.
right.
So
Well, I
far,
was
so
raising
good.
hell with the Philippines. Maybe they got their shit together over there.
Well,
What's going on with the site?
Okay. The best explanation I have is that they upgraded their Apache system, which is Apache is a program on the server that directs PHP where to go. So the name server was not directing to the file that it needed in my site on my site. So we put an underscore, or first I did a tilde and then an underscore to allow everyone. That did not work. So I took and copied that file and I sent it off to a buddy of mine who's a hacker, Hacks. And I said, Hacks, he's got full access to my domain server. But I haven't heard back from him yet. Hacks, this is what's happening. This is the file that's corrupted. Can you fix it? I even tried AI, and AI sent me a script that I had no idea what it was. I didn't know whether it worked, so I didn't try it. But so then I started sending out those messages. You got one on your phone. I mean, a lot of people got them on their phone. The guys that I had numbers for, stating how to get in here by clicking on the link in the YouTube channel. And then while we're talking here, Mike comes on and says, I had to get on through Stunthanger. I said, Stunthanger's working? He said, yep. So I went through there. I don't know.
Well, I was just wondering because it happened some time ago with some mix up in your server system that messed you up real bad. So I was hoping that wasn't it.
Well, I got a call from Bob Zambelli, and he said, I don't know whether you know it or not. What? Your server's down. Well, the immediate panic is if one guy called me, 50 guys will be calling me. So I put a message on my phone. If you're calling about the server, I already know about it. I played it for everybody, and my house is not for sale.
I didn't
What's for
call or
sale if they give you
message.
enough money?
What's that?
15 million and I'll sell mine.
What's that, Steve?
I was just saying I didn't call or message because I've heard you complain about that kind of thing before. So I was like, I'm sure he already knows. I'm not doing a thing.
You can best bet that I know pretty quick when something screws up. Here's the message, just to prove it to you. I already played it for these guys, but you can hear it again.
Oh, I heard the message. I heard it.
You did.
Yeah, but you can play it for everyone else.
Okay. Okay, Joe. Let me reply back to Joe. Stunthanger is now working. Go to at the bench. Okay. So, yeah, I get phone calls and mail or Okay, here we go. Hey, hello. If you're calling about the website, I know it's down. No need to leave a message. If you're calling about my house, it's not for sale. Have a nice day.
You give me 15
Yeah,
minutes.
Sparky, I just went ahead and I sent you a regular land mail just in case all your electronics were down. So you should get it in 2 or 3 days. It asks you about or tells you the website's having trouble. Okay.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay. Okay. I'm sure nobody will tell you before then. So
No. Now, back in the day, when this thing was going really good, back in, I would say, about 05, 06, 07, the site would go down and this phone would blow up. Al Rabe would call me at 4 o'clock in the morning. I can't get on. Yeah, okay, I'll fix it.
Well, yeah.
Well, I'm glad to have it back. I can tell you that for sure.
I'll bet.
Yeah.
So Denny, did you settle on a program?
No, I haven't even opened up the new PC yet. So
Oh, okay.
been doing other stuff. So
Well,
it's every day I said, all right, today I'm going to set it up, and then I don't get around to it. So I've been trying to. Today I mowed the lawn. I mean, which set me back on trying to work on a Corsair.
Oh,
And,
my feeling, my lawn is all died out there. It's all just brown dirt now and weeds. And I kind of like it that way. I go out there once a month with a hoe and chop down the weeds and scrape them in a pile and throw a match on them. And my yard work's done for a month.
Well,
Yeah, it definitely would have its appeal, wouldn't it? But
Oh, yeah. I call that naturescaping,
Yeah, well, because it's been so hot and dry here and everything like that, we had purposely put off mowing the lawn. Right, first off, it wasn't growing; it was all dormant and everything like that. But when it did just start here a couple of days ago, we got a little bit of rain, and today the temperature finally broke, and I hadn't mowed in like 2 weeks anyway, and so. And it was still kind of scraggly this morning, but now it's still scraggly, but it's all even and flat on top.
So universally flat, scraggly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still brown. Looks like March out there,
Let me
Yeah.
brown
make an
spots, green
announcement.
spots, whatever.
Danny, let me make an announcement here.
Yes, sir.
I forgot to tell you guys, on the website, when this problem started, there was like 4,500 people logged in or as guests. I'm going to work the permissions. So starting tomorrow, you're going to have to log in to see the forum. I hate to do it, but I don't want these problems to continue.
Have you considered right now? I have my login set up as forever. I don't have to log in each time.
Right.
Would it? I mean, it's convenient as hell, but would it make more sense to just make it so I log in every time? It's just an extra stroke or two.
No, I need to make it. You can stay logged in forever. I need to make it that everybody who's viewing the forum is a known member. I mean, there's 1,000 bots and Chinese people.
Oh my goodness.
And who knows what's going on in there. So I don't know whether they caused this problem or what. I don't see how, but computers are magic and so's electricity. It's invisible. So
It had to be helmeted.
it could have been, I don't know. So in order to mitigate that problem up front, I'll just go, okay, you're going to, everybody that's on the forum should have their real first and last name.
There you go.
In there. And that's not so I can send you some junk mail. That's so I know who you are, that I can punch you in the nose when the site goes down.
There you go.
So
just be careful around Angston. He's bigger than 3 of us put together.
That's right.
I don't think he'd be trying to take the site down.
No, he wouldn't.
Mhm.
But who knows what China's doing, because it, you know, I do get emails from them wanting to buy the site and all that, and you know, I don't know. So
I see no downside to that.
no.
If you're too ashamed to put your name on it, you don't need to be on there anyhow.
Mm-hmm. Well, Sparky non-members only get to see a small piece of it anyway, don't they? You're going to
Yeah.
make it so if you're not properly signed in, you won't be able to get into the forum at all. Is that what you
That's
mean?
right. That's right. You're gonna have
Okay.
to log in to see it.
Fair enough.
You know, because they're looking at pictures, and believe it or not, how computers work. Fortunately, you know, some people get an email saying we're looking for you to approve a photograph in gallery. You ever get one of them emails?
Yep.
Okay, that's not a spam email. That is from Stunthanger. It's asking you, because I can't keep, you know, ahead of all the pictures coming in. It's asking you to go look at the picture. Is it a picture of a model airplane, or is it a naked picture? And hopefully none of the naked pictures got through yet. You know, go ahead and approve or reject the photograph.
Oh,
The
no,
bad
no,
thing
no,
about the bad thing about, I think it's 777 permissions is by letting people upload to my server, that there could be a Trojan in a picture uploaded to the server, and that Trojan can infect the rest of the files. Computers are funny.
Yeah.
It's metadata, you know. You hear about that. Where did it come from? And there's all kind of information on a photograph.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's talented people can bury mix good stuff and bad stuff so easily you don't have a chance.
When I worked at this one motorcycle shop, now this was the wildest thing I'd ever saw. I've never seen it before and probably never see it again. They had a computer in there that they used, and they used it like 5 years. They bought it and used it 5 years. And at the end of 5 years, there was a memory code that came up, and it was a skull and crossbones.
Oh,
And
no.
I thought, oh God, somebody downloaded some email or something. That wasn't it at all. Somebody had coded into one of the 4 memory sticks a date and a time to lock the computer up. And I said,
Oh my.
I said, I think I can fix this. And so I took all the memory sticks out of the computer and started putting them back in one by one until that thing locked up again. I took that one out and busted it and put a new stick in, and it worked. Shit.
Oh, man.
So somebody's playing games at the factory. So if they did it there with, you know, Rich's, I don't see why they couldn't do it to my computer or any computer.
Anybody's.
DJI drone or whatever.
It's above my pay scale. Just tell me what you want me to do and I'll comply.
Well, this thing that hit me today with this DNS deal, I'm really going to take some precautions to not have that happen again, because I got to be honest, it baffled me. I mean, because back when I was coding this website, I was doing it every day. Well, I haven't done it in 10 years now, so I can't remember all that shit that I put in.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no notes in there. It's just trial and error. Did this work? No. Did that work? No. Did this work? Yeah, it finally worked. Okay, but let me make it work better. So I don't know. So I was lost today when they hit me with this. So it worried me.
You know, I was going through all my pictures the other day, and I found some pictures of a very young, what's his name there? iPad? Yeah.
Joe?
Gilbert.
You
Joe
found
Gilbert.
pictures of me?
Young and probably at the first VSC you ever went to?
That's 04.
You even had black hair.
I did.
Yeah.
You're so funny.
I'll have to dig it out.
That's good. I was flying a Nober, a ARF Nober with a Fox 35, 10.6 EW, and I was just happy to be there. I was, man, I shouldn't even, at Tucson and 204 at the ARF Nober, you was a scum, dude. I mean, it was.
That's
and
called
I got
bottom feeding
17th
scum
place.
sucker.
I got 17th place, John. I did.
This shit again.
All right.
Goodness.
17th ain't bad out of 80 people.
In 2004. That's a true statement.
Yeah. I think the first time I took the Electra, Dick Williams Electra, first time I took it to the VSC, I finished it at practice circle the day before the contest started. And I was lucky it was one of those that flew right off the board. And I wound up, believe it or not, I wound up in like 18th or something place that year with it.
Well, 203,
Highest finish
204
I ever
was
had.
the year of the wind. The wind blew tremendously.
Oh, I remember that, yes.
And there was people crashing. And Marvin Denny, I'd been around Marvin a little bit. And he says, Joe, it's pretty windy, y'all not flying. I said, I've flown in this at home like this, but I was so nervous. I did a wing over and I pulled out inverted and I did 4 laps inverted thinking, how am I going to get back over? It's blowing so hard.
Is Marvin Denny still alive?
No, Marvin's gone. He's been gone now for, gosh, Robert,
We
maybe 10 years, I bet. Been a
We
minute.
miss his big old barrel of parts,
Oh,
He
my
used to call
gosh.
me all the time. That's why I asked.
I've spent the night in Marvin and Reed's house. They were good to us, both of them. Oh, my goodness.
There was
Good
another
fuck.
one from that area that used to call me all the time. Who else from that crew? Who else is over there?
Jim Crafts in Topeka, or
Oh.
not Topeka, somewhere up that area.
Jim Kraft.
Mike was from Wichita. Mike Tomlin, remember Mike?
I remember him, but that's
He was
what
from
I'm
Wichita.
thinking about.
Well, Marvin, wasn't he in Texas?
No, well, he was for a while, but he ended up in Wichita for years and years and years.
Okay.
But he did fly out of Texas early life, but later on he was in Wichita for many years, many.
Whatever happened to, I know Russ died, but whatever happened to Randy?
I don't know.
Gilforl?
Gifford.
Gifford, that's it.
That's it. Gifford.
Randy
I don't know.
Gifford, yeah.
I do not know.
Well, I see 2 Carl Reeds on there. We can't have that.
Making
Yeah,
up for lost time, that's all.
Well, on the one he's
Carl, you're in twice.
Well, what was that, Dennis?
You're
Yeah,
in
you
twice.
signed in twice.
Yes.
Yeah, I was having problems with my mic and my earphones. I don't know what the problem was. I wasn't getting nothing coming through, so I think I'm
Alright.
good now.
Well, if you can find the second one, you might want to close it. That's all. There you go.
Way to go.
There
I
you
just did it for him.
It did it.
All right.
go.
It
Okay.
did it.
All right, well, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
No worries.
All right.
I think in the 04, 5, 6, 7, and 8, the Wichita had a pretty big contest. We went up there for a long time in August. They had a big contest up there. Lots of folks came.
There ain't lots of folks left.
No, Mike Tomlin and Marvin and Lou Woolard was always very active involved. There were several of them up there besides that.
I got a kick out of Lou Willard. He'd bring his granddaughters and he'd jump around like a little kid.
Lou was good. Lou was good people. I met him in 03 at Tulsa at one of the D Hill had these things where people come and set up booths and sold airplanes and engines and parts. Collectos, they called it, I think.
Now, D. Hill's still alive, right?
No, D's gone. D died over a year ago now, Sparky.
Where the
Been
hell
more
have I
about
been?
3 or 4, I think. But
I
yeah.
think maybe 3, because you got the handle, Dennis. That was 2 years ago at Tucson. I gave that back to you.
Mhm.
I bet he's been going on 3. Sure enough, right.
He used to come and play with his scale 0 or whatever that thing was before he'd go to the nets and watch me fly over here at Booter.
D was a spark plug for model aviation for years and years and years. Years and years.
And then that guy that gave me all the super taggers passed away, right?
Tom Martin's gone. Yes. Tom was one of the ones that he wasn't a great flyer, but he was a great human being. He'd say, Joe, I can't help you, but do something, change something. If it's wrong, you'll learn what to do not next time. And Tulsa had a lot of good folks, Robert. Lots of good folks.
I think he gave me 5 motors. I got them in planes.
I'm pretty sure he did. He gave you a good bit of them. He came to Brodax in Tucson when in 205. Colleen couldn't go because Angie was getting married and they were doing her stuff. So I came with Tom and Elwin Odd. Remember Elwin?
Oh,
Yes.
Great photographer. So we got in Tom's car, and Tom he was sick, had a tummy bug, but we were coming to Tucson. We were going. So we got in the car, and I drove maybe to Oklahoma City, and Elwin said, let me drive a while. So Elwin got in the passenger driver's side. He was driving. He was doing 65 mile an hour like this. Man, I reached over and hit that button, put it up at 70, going on that little van, 70 mile an hour down the highway between Oak City and Amarillo. There wasn't nothing out there but fire ants, man.
You can go 100 out there.
Yeah. And so Elwin was like this. He's like, I've never driven this fast before. He was this scared. I've never driven this fast driving. And I said, just drive. It's okay. Ain't nobody out here. And pretty soon he was leaning back one wheel, eating potato chips, driving 70, And we got to Amarillo, and it said next gas station 7 miles. And that van went choo-choo, choo-choo. It stuttered. And Tom says, what's that? And I said, I don't know. And it stuttered again. And he said, looks like we're out of gas. What's the gas gauge say? And Elwin gets his glasses on. He looks, he says, well, it shows we got a quarter tank left. And Tom says, well, I've changed that sensor to quarter tank. We're out of gas. And I said, well, that's a fine time to say something about that, And the next sign says we're 5 miles from the next second. It chugs. And I said, Elwin, quit. I pushed that button. I put it 50 mile an hour. I said, drive 50. And it'd chug. And it'd chug. And then he'd shake it a little bit. I said, shake it. I reached over and shook it. And it'd run. It'd run for a minute or two. It'd chug. And it'd run. And it finally got to the exit. And I said, Elwin, get off. And when you get to the stop sign, don't you stop. And it quit right at the exit. So I just slipped it neutral from the passenger side. And Elwin's steering that booger. And we got to the corner. And he says, it's hard to steer, Joe. It's hard to steer. I said, when we get to the corner, I'll crank it and it'll be all right. You turn the corner. Don't stop. So we got down at the bottom of the deal and there wasn't nobody coming. So I just cranked that engine and he turned the corner and we could have gone 30 more feet to get gas. We made it to the gas station coasting and it wouldn't steer, but you crank it, it would steer a little bit, coast to the gas station. And we never got that low on gas again. That was to Albuquerque, and it was thunder and lightning and snowing in Albuquerque. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, when I went through there.
Thunder, lightning, and snowing at the same time. I'd never seen that before. But, Elwin was a good lad, man. That boy could run a camera, y'all. Woo, son.
I never saw him fly. Did he fly?
He did. Elwin could fly anything I own, but he didn't want to do competition. He didn't like competition, but he could fly well. He's flown all my airplanes that he wanted to fly. He wouldn't crash them. He never put an airplane in jeopardy. He just didn't like the pressure of competition, but he could fly well. Sure,
he could fly that camera pretty doggone good
he could,
too.
Oh, son, he could. At Tucson in the early years, Sparky, that year there, he might take 6 or 8 rolls of film during the day, and we'd stop at Walgreens, and he'd pick up 6 or 8 rows of pictures. And if you remember, or you probably weren't there, Robert, but in the evening times, our room would have, if I told you there was 20 8x10s of pictures of airplanes on the windows, and people come by and just say, "It would have given to them." 8x10s. I guarantee you Gordon Delaney's got them. Guarantee you he does. When Gordy comes on, we'll ask him. But
There's
Elwin
no
could
way.
run that.
He had the most uncanny knack. I don't know how many he took, but he was one of those guys who took really, really good in-flight pictures with the airplane and the pilot off-centered and everything like that. I don't know how he did it, but it was like you could always count on him to do that.
100%. 100%. He was something, dude. And I learned a lot from him. He would take pictures of me at the field when he was flying years ago. And I'd use those pictures and see, well, the flaps are down, the elevator's neutral. The flaps are up, elevator neutral. You can, in his pictures, you can see that airplane and see the flap elevators be off. And that's where I learned about that important to have them right. That picture taking's for real, man. It's for real. Hello, Phil Bailey.
Hey there. How is everybody?
We're doing fine.
Yeah.
Hanging in there. How about yourself?
I'm getting better. I'm telling you what, I've always, all my life, watched old movies and heard about being jet lagged. I'd never had it. Buddy, you don't want it.
You should work shift work for a living. You'd know all about it.
Oh, man. I did shift work for a few years when I first got married. They switch us around first shift, second shift, third shift. It just rotated. Man, you never. Ugh. Back then, it didn't bother me, but at 70, it bothers me a lot.
I think that's what they call old age.
I think you're right. I think I have arrived.
I agree with you. I'm pretty sure you're right.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have arrived. But I've got one request. I want to meet the man that coined the phrase, the golden years, because I want to slap him right in the mouth.
He's wrong.
Shoot. Well, I'm telling you.
Why do you say that, Phil?
Because the golden years I'd rather be 50 than 68. The golden years, 68 is harder than 58, I promise you.
I guarantee you.
I'll
tell you what. Go ahead.
I was in pretty good health when I retired until I turned about 67, 68, and then my body just changed like overnight where I can't hardly move anymore.
It's harder than it was before. There's no doubt about that.
When was that,
What
Carl?
happens
20
if we
years
sit
ago?
down too much?
When was that, Carl? 20 years ago?
No. I just turned 69 last month, and 3 years ago maybe.
Well, I
find hard is bending over.
I flew.
Yeah, that's hard too.
All day Wednesday, all day Thursday, and today Tim and I flew indoor rubber band airplanes from 10 o'clock to 4:30. We had a good day. We flew control line 2 days last week.
We ever get some weather, I don't want to spend a day like that. But it's storming
fun.
around here. Hot as
Hey,
all
Joe.
get out and then storming.
Yes, sir.
I just ordered a Ritz from Easy Built Models.
I don't know that airplane. What's a Ritz? I got to check.
28-inch wingspan, dual rudders, but just a motor stick, no cabin. But
Okay.
Sounds like fun.
Ritz.
Did you see my finished perky, Joe?
I did not see your finished perky. Oh, you got the fuselage done, huh?
Yep.
Well, good for you, Robert.
Let me
Have you flown it yet, Sparky?
What's that?
Have you flown it yet?
No.
No.
No. But I got the motor coming for it. Let's see.
What'd you end up with?
What'd you get, Sparky?
It's a Fora.
You
All
did
right.
get a Fora. You found one, huh?
It ain't mine. It's Al's.
Oh, Al Ferraro.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, it'll
boy
be a-
those
it'll be a
engines
good one
real
then.
good. Holy Mike, that's a lot of money for a stick model.
$28.
Oh, 28. It's showing here 79. I'm thinking I ain't paying 79 for that.
No.
28's plenty.
That's a good looking fuselage, Sparky.
Yeah.
When are you gonna fly that thing, Sparky?
As soon as I get it done.
As soon as you get it done? Okay.
Yeah.
Mike, that rascal right there will fly away.
I think it will.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
hoping.
That'll fly away.
Well,
That's
we got
cute.
we're going to make an unofficial free flight night at the control line Nats because that was a hoot, and we need more of that.
Hey, here comes some Bearcat updates.
All right.
You guys are really desperate.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
We're
How did you
talking
get in,
about
Mark?
No, we just, it's not that we're desperate. It's just we know you're a heck of a craftsman, and that's a beautiful airplane.
How did you get in? Did you get in through Stunt Hangar or through the YouTube?
You're a stunt hanger.
That's a good thing that it started working again. Mike blessed it.
We were talking about the
you
Thursday
think-
night Nats, Mark. How much fun it was Thursday night doing all the stuff we did.
Yeah, we had fun other
That
years
was.
too when we went
That
out
was.
in the evening and when it was calm.
Model A.
One of the things I got tickled at watching y'all fly, I enjoyed a lot of the stuff Spark you put up, but Will Davis put up Mike flying his WinMac P-51. That's the best running WinMac I've ever seen.
Yeah, just threw some 35% nitro at it, and
They run good
No
once you get
wonder.
them started.
we had to hand launch it. It wouldn't take off the ground. We had to hand launch it. Joe, I'm going to talk to you about that after Mark gets done sharing his stuff. We'll
Good
talk about
show.
that
Let
picture
Mark.
I just sent you.
Yes.
Anyway, the Bearcat update. Here's what I had done Monday. And so I went ahead and finished the vertical stabilizer. Here's
Very
the
nice.
This is mounted in the rudder. And then I put in the ribs and the leading edge and the blocks for the hinge supports. And sanded it down. Here I put one side of sheeting on it. And then I put the other side on it and sanded it down. And here's where I am today.
And you
Very nice.
Back with the rudder.
real nice. You are something.
So I'm
Very
done.
clean.
I'm done recreating parts now. I can start gluing it all back together.
Man,
Good deal.
Hopefully in another week or two, I'll have a complete Bearcat again. So
that's
Very
remarkable.
nice.
Very
Mark,
good
Very
work.
nice.
I've been away so long and everything like that. I missed something. You looks like you had to do a major repair on the Bearcat.
yeah, back at 1st of May, I tangled my feet up in some cords in the basement working around the Bearcat. I fell into it.
Oh God.
and
Oh,
broke,
yuck.
broke the tail off of it pretty much. The stabilizer and the rudder.
Well,
You missed a
Also
lot, Danny.
damaged-
It was sickening.
I also
better break
damaged the
its tail
wings.
than
I had to-
yours.
Since
I
then,
don't
I've
know.
been,
There's some things I don't missing. So
Yeah.
that's
yeah,
darned
it's probably good you
unfortunate.
didn't see that. It was
Yeah.
not a good day.
No.
I think it's probably set me back a couple of months here, but I'll get it. And I haven't
Oh, at
been working
least
on
since Brodak.
Well, I
Since
can tell you,
before
Mark, I
Brodak.
do not have any used Bearcat parts laying around my workshop.
it.
Just preempt the question if it comes up or something like that. So
You got any 1/8 of inch wire and wheels?
I think so, someplace. Yeah.
See, the Bearcat has removable landing gear too, but it's just
Yeah?
wire.
I
So
thought it was shock.
we could bend a new, not this one.
Not that one. Okay.
Yeah, the story is that Raby built the Bearcat 1, and I think it was in '69.
hmm
And he built the Bearcat 3 in '70. And in the Nats finals, when he was flying off against Keith Trossel, he bounced the landing because he didn't have the shock gear.
I'm dark.
So after that, he developed the shock gear and put it on his Sea Fury. And then I think every model he built after that, it had shock gear. But the original 1970 Bearcat 3 did not have shock gear on it. And
No.
Keith says it doesn't help that much. He doesn't think it was all that useful. So I've got removable gear. If I ever want to do the work and try it, I can swap, make a set of shock gears and swap them out. But
I've seen those things land at Dallas, and the gears just, I I think
I
there's
think they
magic
work.
in there. I think there's some magic in there.
Well, we'll
I
see.
think they work.
I don't know how much weight it would add to the plane, but
I think an ounce
More than that. 2
Ah!
ounce.
more.
I'd be surprised if it didn't add, more than that, and that's per side too.
There you
yeah.
go. There's a lot of extra wire and springs and brass and solder and bullshit.
Yeah.
Anyway, on another front, we had a stunt launch this week here in Colorado, and got all the guys together. And it's not far from Keith Trossel's house, so Keith invited us over
Oh, pretty.
after lunch.
That is nice.
And this is the model that Keith built, and he just won first place at the Nats a few weeks ago in half A scale. And this is a gorgeous, gorgeous airplane. There's not a scratch on it, and it is just pristine. And it is just beautiful.
It is absolutely marvelous.
Yeah, Joe's seen it. It's got about a 36-inch wingspan. It's got 2 Norvello 61s for power. And he flew it for the first time in Muncie. He just got it done. And my favorite story about it is when he had the first takeoff, he jerked it up too fast and the tail hook scraped. So now the tail hook has realistic scratches on the bottom of it, just like a real tail hook would have.
Scale scratches.
So anyway, this was a beautiful airplane. Keith, you can see he's very proud of. It's a great picture, Keith, getting the award at the Nats. So
He earned that.
yeah, so it was Keith and Jerry Higgins and Chris Brainerd and John Penny and Dave Myers and myself. We all had lunch at a restaurant not far from Keith's house. It's about halfway between all of us. So we had a nice lunch, and then Keith invited us over, and we spent several hours in his museum in the basement just talking about planes and looking at all the different airplanes he had. So anyway, that was a fun day.
I'm jealous.
Me too.
Me too.
The site is up. Hey, I gave this 80-year-old guy, I'd say he was about 80, 85-year-old guy, Korean War veteran today, a salute. And he handed me this, and I have never seen one before, but I did research. It is real. You guys ever seen one of them? Let me make it.
What is it? A challenge coin?
Challenge coin.
It's out of focus, but
I thought
It
it
looked
was
like a challenge coin.
I thought it was a challenge coin, but it's not. It is.
Doesn't look big enough.
No, let's see. Where we go? Spotlight for everyone. There we go.
Well, they've got challenge coins now, everything from just over an inch to almost 3.
I gave him a salute. He handed me this. You ever seen one of them?
Is that a gold dollar?
That is a gold dollar.
Yes, sir. Susan B. Anthony, they call that.
Nope, this is Harry S. Truman.
That might be a real gold dollar.
No.
No.
It says E pluribus unum on the side here on the edge.
Oh, whoa. Okay. What year is it?
Beats me, it doesn't have a year on it.
was it
Wow.
made by the U.S. Mint or is it some other?
It's made by the U.S. Mint, yeah. Man, he won't
I
focus.
think that's
I have not seen one of those before. That's
circulation
nice.
for sale for collectors.
Yeah.
I apologize.
some-
I said, hey, I don't have a challenge coin to give you because I thought it was a challenge coin. And he said, that's okay. I give it to all veterans.
Yeah, that might be worth a lot of money. You might want to go take it and have it appraised.
Worth at least $1.
Yeah.
Well, it might be, if there's no date on it, it might have been a malfunction from the print, and it might be an odd rarity that collectors are looking for.
Yeah.
I think it's
Hey,
great
Spark.
they gave it to you.
Yeah.
Let's get back to my care and the fun we're going to have next year at the Nats flying in the evening.
That's right.
Give me a second to pull it up on my Facebook page so I can share the picture of it and tell you the backstory. So y'all continue. I'll let you know when I'm ready.
Hey, the sun went down.
John Penny doing real good.
Everybody's eating popcorn tonight. I didn't get
Yeah,
the memo.
John's doing well. He's got
I
his
made a pot myself.
got his paper cup and his silver.
I didn't get the note.
I didn't either.
I know what you mean, Phil. I'm just sitting here. I got to munch on something. I got to sip on something.
Well,
I'm
Phil, that's because you're always eating ice cream on the program.
So John's painting his full-size cub. It's just like we do it. He's got it all covered now. He's painted it silver.
Good show.
His next color is going to be white to get a base, and then he's going to paint it yellow.
Yep.
really.
Yeah, that's why you painted J3.
No, I never knew that it had a coat of white in there. But
Oh yeah, if you
Well,
want the
he
yellow to
said, you know,
stand out, you
I
got to
learned the
put
hard
white
way
on
with-
first.
I learned
well,
the hard way with
I
that
know
Ryan.
it makes sense, but I thought with aircraft paint, I thought part of the reason it was Cub yellow is that little bit of extra orange in it. I thought helped cover stuff, but
He's
anyway.
probably using Butyrate.
I don't know if
Paint
Piper.
yellow over silver, you get green.
Yeah,
Yep.
I know that. I'm not sure that silver is a good color to use as a backing for anything, but
No, it's they got
Anti-UV.
UV protection.
The blocker.
yeah, well, I know that for full size will do that, but I don't know for models. Boy,
Silver will show you all your mistakes.
Yeah, but don't ever hit it with sandpaper because it'll show from now on.
Don't try to tape over it, it'll peel off.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Most of my airplanes I've used silver, except it didn't work on the Ryan. I had to use white under the yellow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Try painting yellow over silver one time, you'll get kind of a chartreuse.
Yep.
Mhm.
No matter how many
Yeah,
coats of
unless
yellow
you just
put
keep
on, it doesn't
ladling
get
it
any better.
on, but yeah.
Mop it on, it'll get better quicker.
hmm
Dunk it.
Mm.
Do you know, Mark? What kind of paint is he using?
I think it's Randolph.
He is using
I
aircraft
believe
dope
that's
on it
what he's
then.
using. Yeah.
I'll be darned.
It's all fabric covered, and
Yeah.
It's a real airplane, right?
Well,
it's a honest to God paper cub from 1946 or whatever. I don't know what the
Well,
vintage
that's
of it
what you
actually
use
is.
on a real airplane is Randolph. Because it's real
Yeah.
airplane dope.
yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm just a little surprised, between modern fabrics and modern finishes and stuff like that. It's at least I've read that it's quite possible to make a forever finish on a fabric airplane anymore. Virtually, life wise, it's as good as a metal or fiberglass or something
Poly
like that.
fabrics and
Weight wise.
good
Yeah.
paint will last longer than the woodwork underneath will last.
Yeah.
Seekonite.
Yeah. But as long as you're not using linen and dope isn't terribly
I wish I had some-
friendly. But
I also had some pictures. He showed me some pictures on his phone
mm,
of the silver fuselage. Like I
mm,
said, it looks just like we do it, except it's a lot bigger.
that's it. That's it.
That's UV protector reflector,
That's right. Tell him he should talk to Sparky. He could save some weight in that finish. So
He already did, but he's using Randolph dope. If he used
Yeah.
urethane or some other shit, it'd be 200 pounds heavier.
No, it's
Mm.
about 12 pounds heavier.
Depends how many gallons of dope you put on, or how many gallons of urethane you put on.
Don't need but one.
Get 1 gallon will paint the whole airplane.
No, probably 1.5 or 2 will.
I'd say
Really?
5.
that's a shock.
It ain't as much. That Rands I got, I don't think I got. You cover it, and then you put a primer on it that's also UV. Then you paint the white and the stripes. It ain't as heavy as they think. Now, if you try to pour it on there and fill the secret to a fabric finish is you don't need to fill every stitch and every pinking shear. It needs to be able to see that, but it needs to be covered.
Mm-hmm.
When you start trying to fill it to where you don't, it's smooth like glass. That's when you're going to put a little more weight on them.
Yeah.
That's not the way they should be. That Rans I built 25 years ago, Dennis, you can walk up to it and push that fabric a half-inch in and turn it loose, and the fabric will beg like that. The paint still stays flexible. You try that with night butyrate dope, and mister, you're going to have a ringworm right quick.
Is that that red airplane you're talking about?
No, that little white and red one.
Yeah, that's what
fabric.
I mean.
Yep. You can push it like that, and the fabric go in a half-inch, maybe 3/4.
That covering was taunt, that's for sure. What
It'll
paint
come
is
back.
that?
That's AirTech out of Arkansas, and that's stitch fabric. But it's the AirTech has a flex agent in it that lets it flex, and it'll come back and level back out. But on dope, 10-year-old dope or 20-year-old dope, if you push it like that, you're going to have a ringworm there if you ain't real careful.
Now, if you got to put castor oil in it.
That would help, I think. I know that's true.
128 drops per gallon.
Mm-hmm.
So that's quite a bit, really.
That's a lot. You about got her, Michael?
You're muted.
Looks like he's still looking for something
He's
there.
typing. That's all good.
I had a lot of trouble with aerogloss cracking.
Yes.
I think
Oh,
if I had
gosh.
put some plasticizer like castor oil in it, might not have done that. But I've never had trouble with Sig dope or with Brodak dope or Randolph dope.
Well, I think that's the reason that Aerogloss gave you such a great finish, though, because it dried really, really hard, and man, you could really work up a shine on it. Trouble is that hardness was brittle.
In 20 years, it'd be brittle or less.
Well,
this
a lot
was-
less than that even.
Less than that even, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
This was like 1980 vintage Aerogloss. I think the rumor is the stuff earlier than that was better, but I don't know.
Yeah.
The PPGs and all that that's got flex agents in it, it's far superior to dope. But like Sparky said, you can't put it on 40 coats. You got to put on what covers and quit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, next time I see John, I'll ask him about his finishing schedule.
How many coats of clear did he put on it?
He won't put any clear.
I don't think he's planning on any.
Wouldn't
No,
he put clear on under the silver?
Yeah, you got to.
Well, yeah, he might have.
I
don't
thought
know.
he would.
We didn't get into that. He was showing me pictures of his silver fuselage and everything.
I did read that people who use a polyester covering on a full-size airplane are strongly advised to put a coat of nitrate first and then butyrate on, because the butyrate will not bond directly to the polyester, but the nitrate will.
The polyester, the rand, they got a system, they do that with. But like AirTech, you glue it on with the stuff they have, then you fabric wash it to clean it, and you go straight to their pink primer. And if you'll paint it in 48 hours or whatever number of hours it is, you can paint it and it'll adhere. But if you wait too long, then you got to sand it to make tooth to make the paint stick to it. When I did my airplane, I painted that pink primer, and the next day I shot white, dude. I didn't mess around. And it's still 25 years old, and it still looks pretty good today.
It sure does. So
those
I think I'm ready.
Okay, go.
Okay, so this is from about 1974, 1975. It's called a card cord.
Oh my goodness.
It's a free flight 020 pusher. My dad built one of these back then when the plans came out, and we used to fly this at Rouge Park in Detroit. Like I said, 020 pusher. The interesting thing about it, the fuse and the tail, it's just balsa with a couple of doublers going down the side. But the wing is actually, you remember the old white poster board you would do your projects on for science fair and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what the wing is. The wing is a piece of poster
Are
board.
you serious?
Now, yeah, and I think I got the construction article too. And I ordered plans from the, first of all, I had to find this thing. So I went on Free Flight and asked if anybody remembered this plane. And Joe McKenna and Dan McAtee were able to chase it down. And it was actually on the AMA plan service. So I got a set of plans coming. But as I recall, you got to remember, I was only 8 or 9 years old when my dad built this at the kitchen table. I think he used thinned down white glue on the wing to fuel proof it and to stiffen it up a little bit. It could have been thinned down epoxy, like some 30-minute way thin down.
Mhm.
So, and because there's no strut on the wing, there's no nothing.
One layer.
We used to use thin down white glue.
One layer of white poster board. So that's what I want to build. And the Joe, you probably can't see it from the picture, but the elevator is creased and has about I don't remember, but 20 or 30 degrees of up elevator.
Oh, and the trailing edge, half-inch
Trailing,
pipes.
yeah, there's actually a crease, a pretty good size. It's probably, you can see the line a little bit at the tip that's down near the ground. So
About
it's only
1 inch.
maybe half an inch there, but at where the rudder is, it's about 2.5 inches of elevator.
Oh my goodness.
And it's set. It's preset and glued. You don't make it adjustable. It's just glued. And then you just, Dad wrapped solder around the nose for nose weight. He just wrapped solder around it till he got the right trim characteristic. And then he just put a big piece of trim tape on the rudder to get it trimmed out so that it would do circles.
Oh my gosh, that is incredible.
And the reason I want to build one of these is Dad and I had a lot of fun with this back in the 70s. And then it hung in the basement for years and years and years. And after he passed, you know, of course, I was going through all this stuff and playing with all the stuff I never got to play with. So after he passed in 86, I took it out to the field at Rouge and was flying it. And I was having trouble getting it to do a tight, it was doing too tight of a circle. I needed a bigger circle. So I kept taking rudder trim out of it. And I took so much off, the damn thing flew away. It just flew in a straight line with a full tank of gas on an 020. And Dennis, you know the field is over there at Spinoza and Joy.
Yeah.
It went southwest across the park and made it to Outer Drive and Warren Avenue.
Oh, jeez.
But I didn't find it that night because it was like close to dark when it happened. I found it the next day. And by the time I found it, the dew had ruined the wing. The wing, it got wet in the morning dew and it ruined the airplane. So I had to chuck it.
Wow.
So I'm going to build one of those, Joe.
Yes, I'm game. I want to watch. I want to watch. That's incredible.
So I'm building the Ritz and the Concorde. That's the plan right now for next year.
I'll build me something. Mark will have his Wildcat, I'm sure.
Mark better have something new. We've seen a Wildcat.
I got my Fire Baby.
I would love to see
patching back together.
I never flew a Fire Baby.
You want to see that video from a few years ago, Mike?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I've never seen one fly or a video of one.
No, not
the
Fire
same here.
Baby.
Same here. Well, how many of you guys have flown a Fire Baby?
I've had them. I got one.
Dennis, did you see the Wen Mac video?
We flew right there. There's my belt buckle.
It sure is.
It sure is.
Well, I think I remember that one. That's a Fire Baby?
Yes.
No, this is an Air Champ.
Yeah.
You made the video, Mike.
Mike, you helped us. You set the needle, remember?
Yeah, I think we changed the prop too, didn't we?
I think you're not right. That's banjock holding the airplane. And we're scared to get the needle valve. It's in such a horrible place. We don't know how to do it. Touch the needle valve. Turn it loose quick. Let it go. Let that burger fly. Those are good memories right there, my friends.
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
Look, he's 6'2" high, level laps. That's a 37. Oh, there's one deduction. Yeah, 37 would be about right. That is so cool.
Mm-hmm.
That's about the end of the maneuvers.
No reverse wing over.
No, no. Mike, you videoed this, didn't you, Michael?
I
I'm
think
pretty
I
sure you
did. Yeah, I'm
I
pretty
think
sure
you
I
did
did.
too. I do
I
too.
think he lost 3 points for each bounce. So I think he's in the hole on the landing.
He's happy to be on the ground. Look at him.
So,
Yeah.
do you have the Fire Baby video too?
No, I haven't flown that yet.
Oh, you haven't flown it yet. Okay.
I just got it a few months ago, and I've got to do some repair work on it.
Okay.
The wing split, and it doesn't have a push rod, and a couple other minor issues. But
Dennis, did you see the when Mac fly? Did you see the video?
I did
of it?
not. I did
Let me
not.
see if I can find. Will Davis put a nice little video together of that. So I'm gonna mute myself while I'm farting around here.
Well, you guys talk about WinMax. Dan Barry has WinMax he won with at the National Free Flights.
WinMax are better engines than people's.
That's exactly what I think.
That
Seems
was
like to me was a Tester's engine. I had a Tester's Cosmic Wind. What engine was in that 100 years?
WinMax.
That's what I thought.
It
I
was
flew
the
that airplane
last of the
when I was a
WinMax.
little boy. A chrome is a pretty small Tester's chrome colored Cosmic Wind.
I
And
may
I
be
flew that
wrong.
airplane lots of times.
I may be wrong, but I think WinMac is a McCoy company.
The
Well,
plane I learned to fly on, I actually learned how not to do figure 9 with. It was a WinMac trainer. It was a Delta, but it's made out of aluminum. It's folded over and attached at the rear, so it had a symmetrical airfoil, had a WinMac up front and an elevator and a rudder and trike gear. And it's set at a positive angle of attack. And you can't imagine. We flew it we're learning how to fly, me and my buddy, in a cul-de-sac. And I don't know how, we went through a dozen props that day. My buddy's mother had to go to the hobby shop and get another dozen because we ran out. But by the end of the day, we knew that we didn't hold up all the way around. You leveled it off. We were able to. That was when we first could fly. That's the first time I flew an airplane and flew the whole tank out. Yeah.
Just a little history for you. The early Cosmic Winds, Joe, like what you're talking about, yes, they had WinMac motors in them. WinMac was McCoy. That is correct. Whoever said that.
I did.
When Testers took over WinMac, which is what happened, that's why the Testers Cosmic Wind is almost identical to the WinMac airplane because the molds were the same.
I'll be darned.
But then Testers came out with the pipe bomb engine that was in the Fly-'em series, and they put those in their Cosmic Winds and their Mustangs and the Spitfires and the Zeros. I think the WinMac motor was probably a better motor than the Testers pipe bomb motor, but because it was a real motor, not like the pipe bomb, And that WinMac motor was also in all of the early Sprite cars that WinMac made, the tether cars. But then when Testers got them, they put pipe bomb motors in them. Of course, Cox made tether cars too. They made the Gurney Racer, but that had a 049, medallion in it. It had a different. It didn't have a WinMac or a Testers motor in it.
It worked fine, just regular.
Yeah, the Gurney Racer, the Cox Gurney Racer, that's like the holy grail of Cox collectibles. That one, the snowmobile, and the boat. They made a snowmobile and a boat as well. And those are like the hardest things to find in the Cox world.
I haven't seen the motorcycle in a while. How about those?
Oh, the trike?
No, it was a
I've got one of those.
two-wheeler.
I don't remember Cox making a
Never seen
two-wheel bike. I know they made a trike, like a 70s trike, purple metal flake like the dune buggies were.
They made a pusher,
Big high handlebars.
yellow pusher looking thing car. It had an airplane propeller on it, and you put it on a tether, and
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
funny.
trike. That's called the
Yeah,
Cox
Shrike.
Shrike. They
Yeah.
did those
I had
in
a
red,
chaparral.
yellow,
My
and
buddy had a
purple.
Ford GT. I know they had those
And
two.
they also they made an RC version of the Shrike too. They actually made a remote control version of a Shrike. They made in 1978. They jumped on the Star Wars bandwagon. I bet none of you guys have ever seen this.
Yes, I have. I know the flying saucer that looked like
No, not the flying saucer.
Looks like the fighter.
The two-wing one.
X-wing. X-wing.
No, you guys are getting way ahead of me. They made two versions of the UFO, of the flying saucer. There was a foam version and a plastic version. But what I'm talking about is they made a remote controlled Luke Skywalker land speeder. Remember the land speeder they were cruising through the desert?
Really?
The one he had to sell so they could get off of Tatooine and get where they had to go. It was, but it was like a Shrike. It had a pod with a pusher motor on it, 049 pusher, but it was remote controlled. Luke Skywalker land speeder,
I'll be darned.
That's cool.
which was pretty cool. Never had one, but
I've never even seen that.
I had a couple of Cox RC cars. I had something called an Interceptor, which was 049 powered. And it, you know, back in 1978, when you're 11 years old, it was pretty cool to have a gas powered RC car because all the electric stuff that in those days had NICADs and they were terrible. They didn't have good speed and you couldn't run them long because the batteries would die. So having a gas powered car was pretty cool.
I had some friends that had I forget what the model of the car was, but it was Cox powered like that. And they got pretty good with it, but they wanted to know how fast it'd go. So they got the bright idea that they'd run it down the road. They'd run down the road and have their car right next to it, and they'd see how fast it'd go. And they got it up to about 70 some odd miles an hour before they ran over it.
Before they ran over.
I
got the one.
I had to look it up to make sure that I was not going to talk any BS. But I had a 57 Chevy that was WenMac powered, and I just looked it up, and there's a picture of it.
The tether car. Yeah.
Yeah.
And testers, after testers acquired WenMac, they made those through the 80s. The 57 Chevy, there was a Pinto, there was a truck. And then all they did was change the motors out. They put the testers motors in them and got rid of the WenMac. The WenMacs were better. They were far better motors and they ran a lot faster.
Is the Shrike what Jim Hoffman had? I think it was. Remember Jim was running a Cox something tethered car. Was it a Shrike?
We're at in VSC.
No, at his house. He went to a parking lot and talked about it.
I believe you're right. Yeah, that was a Shrike.
I think it was the Shrike.
Yeah. I see Dennis
check
isn't
in
back
tonight.
yet. I've got the WenMac video ready to play, but I'm going to wait till Dennis comes back. So y'all
Let's get a
carry on.
president's report.
Well, here's another one I've got that we can fly sometime too. Is this guy?
What do you got?
This is the first control line plane I ever had.
I've
This is
seen those. That's a
Ooh.
Cox
Cub.
Cub. Yeah.
I've seen those.
That thing came with floats too and skis, didn't it? Or they were an option.
I don't remember that, but it
Yeah,
could be.
yeah. There was floats and skis you could buy for that.
Anyway, I had this. I actually ran it in my parents' basement.
Oh my goodness.
Have you flown that, Jim?
No, I never did.
I'm
I
sorry,
haven't.
Mark.
This is one I just got
Side of
last
it.
year from eBay, and I haven't flown this one yet either. But the hookup of the wires is pretty kind of kooky. You put the line through the strut here, and then you have to tie it onto the bell crank up here somehow. I got to do some work on that.
Yeah, I would definitely short line it.
Yeah.
And it feels kind of heavy. I don't know how well it's going to fly, but it's another one we can
If you
take out
just
some.
swing it fast enough, it will fly.
Yeah, it's
And
like
it
swinging a rock
doesn't
on
need any down. Don't give it any down.
swinging a rock on a string. That's the video I'm going to show for the WenMac. It would not take off the ground by itself. We had to hand launch it, and we originally started with 26-foot lines because I figured that was probably about the right length line for that. All it would do was just go in a circle on the ground. Did not have enough airspeed to get off the ground. So I short lined it. I cut the lines in half to 13 feet. Still, all it would do was just go around the ground with full up. It wouldn't take off. So I got George Waters. I choked up on the handle and I put my hand out on the lines way out here, and George hucked it. And I had to hold full up on it just to keep it in the air. But we flew it 2 times. And when he was getting ready to quit, I just took it down to about a foot so that when it quit, it would land without breaking the airplane. So when Denny comes back, we'll show the video.
Let's get a president's report. Mark Weiss. Where did he go? Oh, he's there.
He's there.
I heard you was going to ask him for a report, so he left.
No, I'm here. Hey, Sparky, I think I'm going to send you an email either later tonight or tomorrow for the website.
Okay.
So we can do the
Yeah.
The website was down today, whether you knew it or not. We had a little problem. I was kind of in a panic. I'm glad it's back now. It magically fixed itself.
I can tell you all that everything is fine with the team trials and the team trials committee. Be voting for president very shortly, and everything else looks like it's right on schedule. So I think it's the 13th of October in Sacramento, and the 14th would be a rain day. So guys did a good job.
Kudos to all.
That's good to hear.
Yeah. It would have been embarrassing to have the Worlds in 24 and not be able to have a team in 26.
Yeah.
So, but, it's all working out right.
Oh, Denny's back.
Yeah, there he is.
Okay, Mike, you're up.
Go ahead and unplug. All right. Share. Chrome tab. Facebook. Share. All right. Let me get big here.
There you go. It's got a long nose.
Kind of looks like one of Paul Walker's designs.
Okay.
Needs a 3-inch
There we
long tail.
Bang, bang, bang. Boom, 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 boom.
Boom, 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 boom.
Whoa, stop. Stop. Mute it. Stop.
Bang, 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 bang.
Mike.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Music, stop. Mute it.
Okay, what now?
I can't have any music play on this. They'll give me a copyright strike.
Well, this is approved free music for streaming and video purposes.
From where?
It's just Will gets his stuff in a cache. There is music and stuff out there that you can add to videos that won't get you a copyright strike.
Well, I understand that, but I don't want to take a chance. YouTube has been really bad. I got a strike from Tom Dixon's buddy who uploaded a thing, and it sounded like free music, but they gave me a strike on it. So,
okay, what if
you turn it down?
Just mute it.
Okay, I'm gonna mute myself, and then we'll.
You can mute the tab.
Right.
Yeah, that'll work. That's a good
All
idea.
right, hold on. Sam's gonna show how to do it.
Aren't you glad you got a technician there?
I mean, to me,
Okay.
I don't care, but YouTube does not like play like that.
Okay, how do I start it, Sam?
You still got the sound.
Oh, it's going. There's no sound.
No, it's going
Yes,
boom,
there
boom, boom.
Yeah.
Is it?
Stop the video.
Yeah, we
All right.
Let me- Okay, wait a minute now. Let's see here. Let me unspotlight you.
Well,
And-
I just shut it off and deleted it, so I'm gonna have to find it again.
Okay, I can mute you on my end.
Okay. Hang on.
It's worth seeing. Just fix it. It's all good. We're not
Is
got
it
nothing
playing
else to
yet?
do anyhow.
Okay. Yeah, it's muted on my end
Yeah, go
for
ahead.
sure. Let's try it again here. Hold on. Sam's got it muted. This one.
Go ahead and run it, and I'll take care of it on this end.
Okay, it's running.
Don't hear nothing. That's good.
That's good.
That's all right. Perfect.
Yeah,
Look
I hate
on
to
the
be like
noses
that.
on that.
I hate to be like that, but YouTube, I'm not gonna get a strike for that.
Look how long the nose is on that, Michael. My goodness.
Looks like the anteater.
He could have 3 inches off that. It'd been better.
Would have probably looped if it was 3 inches shorter.
Look,
I'm just surprised how well. I mean, that motor started easy. Looked like.
Mike knows stuff. He can handle them half A's well. Alan Buck. Look at barely taxis. Time those
whipping the shit out of it.
1001, 1002, 1000, 2.5 second laps. Holy mackerel. 1001,
He's used to flying a
1002.
jet. He'd be
1000.
all right.
Yeah, but you and me ain't gonna like that, Phil. That's fast.
No, you're right. I can't do it.
And look at that left hand. He's leading it like a puppy dog. He's leading that rascal. Oh my goodness. He did well.
I'm just tickled to see it fly. That's the only Win-Mac
Wasn't that
airplane I've
fun?
ever seen fly.
Well done, Michael. Well done.
That's impressive. My first model was a Win-Mac powered SBD3 Dauntless. And I
Okay,
don't know
Mike,
whatever
you're gonna have to
happened.
unmute yourself.
All right. You missed my little speech at the end. So I posted that on the Win-Mac Cox toy collector site that I was going to fly that. I got so much hate from all these collectors, man. They wanted to shoot me, and they wanted to string me up for taking an unflown Win-Mac 1959 airplane and attempting to fly it. And of course, I had all the keyboard warriors telling me I was going to break it. I was going to destroy it. The plastic's too brittle. That motor won't run, blah, 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 blah. So at the end of the video where I'm walking up holding, I'm like, 2 successful flights on the Win-Mac F-51. It's not broken. It's in one piece, and it's getting donated to the AMA Museum.
You are all dummers. Y'all's dummers.
Y'all dummies. Yeah.
Y'all
Well,
dummies.
it's a bunch of guys. It's a bunch of 70-year-old guys that have boxes of new airplanes in their basement that they're too afraid to fly, or,
Yep.
But it just, I was trying to explain. I'm like, look, I bought this to fly it because A, I've never seen one fly. B, I've never seen a video of one flying. And I'm going to fly it, and it's not going to get broke. And then I'll do something nice with the airplane after, And
If it does get broke, you accomplished the mission. You flew a Win-Mac powered airplane.
I flew it, and the video is on the internet for all eternity, for all posterity, so that people can see a Win-Mac F-51 fly.
Man,
And I'm going to do the same damn thing with a Cox Curtis Pusher biplane if I ever get my hands on one.
And I'll help you if you want me to.
I will fly it. I don't care if I have to pay $500 for one. When I find one, I'm going to put it together and I'm going to fly it.
It deserves to be flown.
I've flown a
Has
lot.
anybody ever seen a Cox Curtis Pusher biplane fly?
I never even seen one. What you talking
Not
about?
and stay in one piece.
No, I never seen one.
Denny had one hanging in the hobby shop at Joe's, and I've looked at it since I was a kid, and I've always been enamored with it. And I've always said, if I can get one, and I'll do the same thing. I'll assemble it, I'll fly it to make a video, and then I'll put it up,
Yep.
There-
How about you, Mike? I think these things they were intended to fly. They were intended to be flown by kids. They weren't supposed to go on a shelf and be looked at by old people thinking, remember when? Oh, I mean, you
Right.
had one back when you were a kid and you put it on the shelf and never did anything with it, you know?
No,
I mean,
yeah.
come on.
The
I got-
AMA has the first airplane that I flew. It's as you come in by the control line, you make a left there. It's in a glass case. It's a green looking. It's not look. I thought it was a T6, but it's actually a Hurricane, a Helldiver or whatever, with a WinMac on it. It's. I go, hey, that's that's the airplane right there. I had never seen another one until then.
Yeah. Yep.
I am surprised that thing wouldn't take off on its own.
It had big, heavy rubber wheels on it.
Were they dragging or something like that? Because
well,
it looked like once airborne, that
oiled
thing was
them.
going like crazy. So
I oiled the wheels and got them spinning pretty free, but there is a little flat spot on the rubber from sitting for 50 years or however long. 55 years, 1959 to 2025. Yeah, it's 50. Yeah.
A quarter ounce of clay on the tail probably wouldn't have hurt it any.
Yeah. We'll do that next time, Joe.
I think I'm proud of you. I do it. Man, I've flown WinMac. I got more time slinging my little 020 pit special than I got running gas in it.
Yep.
They'll get you a set of 15-foot lines and get your handle and sling it and fly it left-handed till you get dizzy and fall down.
66 years, Mike. Not 50. It's 66 years.
66. Okay.
That's incredible.
Oh, yeah. 66-year-old airplane. Yep.
I had a WinMac Bonanza, like one of these.
She's still in one piece.
Oh yeah, remember that? Yeah.
Look at that.
Mine broke right the same place this one's broken. It elevator only had one elevator that worked, and it broke off. I never did fly it. I keep looking for another one on eBay, but they want horrendous prices for these things.
Yeah, look at that handle. Oh my goodness.
This one's not in very good shape.
Look at that big old propeller.
Yeah, it's got that spring starter on it too.
Oh, isn't that
Dauntless? If I find a Dauntless, I'm gonna pick it up.
This one's not in very good shape, but this is the weak point right back here. That elevator didn't work.
I digitized, or actually redrew the plans for that stunning Bonanza that was published by Flying Models. Gordon built it and flew for a while. He still has it, but he had some problem. He got drowned. That's a beautiful airplane. But anybody wants to sell those plans, let me know.
I know a guy who can make you that elevator, Mark.
What's that, Sparky?
I know a guy who can make you that elevator.
Well, I don't have the plane. It's on eBay for sale for $100 and some if you want to.
Oh yeah, forget it then.
No.
That's why I say that everyone I've seen, the prices have been breathtaking.
If it's in a box,
somebody wants
forget
in.
Mike, how much were those Cox PT-19?
Excuse me a second.
Orange at King Orange. Oh, he's busy.
The one I put together for Will ended up costing him about $80, and the one I put together was about $80.
Well, 80.
Out of used parts from a swap meet. But did I show you the one I found at the hobby shop in Muncie?
No, but if I'd have known it was worth that much money, I might not have flown it.
I went to the hobby shop in Muncie to get something, and I had to use the bathroom, so I walked through. It's crazy to get to the bathroom in that hobby shop, but he's got a back room that was just piled full of estate sale stuff. And I saw this laying in pieces on the top of the heap, and I went back there and I asked him, would you sell that? And he says, yeah, all this stuff's for sale. And he said, how about $50? I said, how about 40? And he took it. So,
oh my gosh,
it's a flown. It's been flown, but it ain't broken, and it's all in one piece. So now I have two, and Will has one. That means we can fly 3 up next time, Joe.
I'm game. I'm in.
Put a streamer on it.
We'll fly 4 up.
I'm in.
No, I see those on the internet for sale all day long, and they're going anywhere from $100 to $200, depending what shape they're in.
They do. I had a new in-box one that I got at a swap meet for $80, and I sold it to a guy on the Cox collector site for $225.
Yeah.
So anything to flip and make a little money, man. I'm game for sure. So, all right, I gotta get back on this RC plane. We gotta set some stuff. I'm gonna mute out, but we're here.
That's just fun stuff right there, y'all. Fun stuff.
That's how we all got started.
Yeah.
Well, we were down at Allen Brick Houses. I think I want to say it was Dan Banjock, but I don't think it was. It was probably Lou, who had a little biplane with an 020 on it. And we each one took turns flying that thing. That was cool as hell.
That wouldn't be the grasshopper, would it?
I thought it was a wood airplane, but
Oh, okay, never mind.
it was a little biplane made of wood.
Oh, biplane. Okay.
And the lines were 10, 12 foot long is all, and it buzz around like a bee.
That sounds like the little queen bee is what they called it.
The other really cool one was the Cox made that foam chipmunk about 1980 or so.
No, that you could do a lazy 8 with that.
Yeah, those flew really well. Could do loops and wing overs.
The Stuka flew okay too.
The Stuka, they actually
had like that too.
They actually flew those Stukas in 95 Nats in half a stunt.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I was there. John was running it.
I was. Yeah.
Howard, is it raining outside? Why are you not flying?
Wind's in the wrong direction.
Okay. Well, trim your airplane to fly upwind.
Or nitro.
Put the G-force meter on that. That's going to increase the sensitivity and fly upwind. I always thought that'd be a trick in combat. Make your airplane fly upwind and go upwind and make them chase you.
I've done that.
I figured you had. How big are the propellers on the FAI combat event? Are those 6-inch props?
One. Yeah. Yes.
That's a 6-inch prop. You got to have your hand pretty close to his hand to get a cut.
Hey, Stuart's got something there.
It's just a Cox plane.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, mackerel.
What
Nice.
would, just out of curiosity, what would something like this be worth? I'm not going to sell it.
Look on eBay.
Get
Oh,
hundreds
geez.
of dollars.
Look on eBay.
Yeah.
They're on there all the time.
Are they?
Has it been flown, Stuart?
I think so.
Does it have the box?
No.
The way it sits,
$200.
if nothing is broken or cracked, the way it sits, if it's been flown, probably about $200,
Yeah.
$250. If it's
Actually,
got cracks or it's broken, it's going to be a little bit less than that. If you had the box and the original paperwork and it was unflown, it'd be about $750.
Holy mackerel.
Yeah, here's one right.
not cracked or broken or anything. It's actually in pretty good shape, but
Yeah, I would put it in the $200 to $300 range. The key
Okay.
is the box, the original handle, the paperwork. It's still in the cradles, you know.
wow,
Just
700
like yours.
bucks.
You know that
even with the
that's-
box,
That the same one, Stuart?
Yep.
pretty much.
This one's priced over $200 right there with all those pieces missing.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
have one too.
Look, the canopy goes open and
Got the
closed.
same
Check
one.
it out.
Hang on. Oh, wrong one. Hold on.
Oh, Mike's got one too.
I got one too that is very, very, very destroyed. This was my dad's. He only flew it a couple of times and it flew like a lead brick and it broke the landing gear off the first time he flew it. And then when Sam was very, very little, I went to a contest somewhere and did not take him with me. And he turned this into a swinging airplane out in the driveway and he broke the wing off it.
Yeah.
But I have all the parts and pieces. Actually gonna keep this. I'm gonna disassemble it. I'm gonna soak everything, clean it up. I have a new decal sheet because they make new decal sheets. I'm gonna put it back together as best I can and just make it a display model because it was Dad's, you know.
Hey,
But-
man.
and I actually flew this once too. Dad flew it once and broke the wheels off. It hung up, and again, after he passed away, I got it out and flew it one time, and it's like swinging a rock on a string, full up the whole time. And as soon as the engine quit, it just dove straight into the ground because it's nose heavy as hell. And there's actually a piece of lead in the nose. If you take your fuselage apart and split it apart, it has a metal tanked like medallion engine in it, or a Golden Bee, something like
Or a
that.
thimble dome.
Thimble drone, yeah. But in between the fuselage, it's about a 1/4 inch around and a 1/2 inch long. I don't know why they put a piece of lead in the nose, but it's in the fuselage on the nose on these airplanes when you split the nose.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got one that's nice there. That's a nice example. And
Even the window still goes back and forth.
yeah, I mean, I'm just giving you general stuff because I follow this stuff.
Wait a minute. Wait. Stuart, go ahead. Show that again. The window.
It still opens and shuts.
Yeah,
Outstanding.
the antennas on there.
Prop.
Yep.
It's a 4-blade prop. No, 3-blade prop. Okay.
3-blade, got the spinner. Hell, fly it, Stuart.
Yeah, so maybe someday.
Take the lead out of the nose first.
Good. Yeah. I'd be because does your fuselage screw together? Is there screws holding the fuse together?
There's 3 screws. I was going to ask you that.
That's So that's how.
Here.
Yep. Yeah, you take those screws out, and the fuselage splits open, and that's how the wing and the motor are in there. Yep.
Okay. Because the motor's seized up, but I'm sure it just needs a cleaning.
Well, you know what's sad about these planes is that when they first came out, you can buy them all day long between $15 and $25 at the local hobby shop.
They did a lot to hurt model airplanes more than help because they flew so horrible.
All you got to do, Stuart, to unlock that engine is take the engine out, soak it in a pan of fuel, and it'll be ready to go.
Heat it up a little bit.
Oh, well, that one's down the road.
Just look at it. That's awesome.
So, yeah, it's sitting in my living room.
Yeah, it'd be a wall hanger at my house.
It's a pretty good sized model, looks like.
About a 20-inch wingspan.
But tomorrow I'm going for a flying in Woodstock, Ontario. So with the guys from the bean field. Well, I'm going separate, but we're all going, so should be good. It's supposed to be a nice day.
How's Lynn doing?
Lynn doing okay? Yes.
Yep, he's doing fine.
Good.
Well, tell him we said hello. I hadn't heard from him in
Yeah,
a
he
while.
said he'd prop his head in one of these days. He just hasn't.
He's one of my favorite people. I don't want to lose track of him for
He
too
still
long.
got the 14049 string going?
Oh, I think he's still doing the flying thing. I don't think he's missed any yet.
Oh my gosh, that's so remarkable.
No, he doesn't do just the 049, but he'll fly something. When he's through the field flying with us, he doesn't fly the 049, but he flies something every day.
That's just great.
We haven't heard from Ed Waskey. Let's have him chime in.
Got a big weekend coming up here.
What's up,
Yeah,
Ed?
hey everybody, how you doing?
Good.
And that, yeah,
Good to
it's
see you, Ed.
yeah, pretty crazy with everything going on, and that I got confirmation as far as being on TV5 this time the day before the expo. So Thursday morning, I go to the TV station with Victoria Yeager, and they're gonna do another little skit there for us to put on the news that night, which is nice to see the support and stuff.
Which they should do for the Nationals
Yeah.
in Muncie.
Yeah.
What's that?
They ought to have someone on from representing Pampa or whatever, the AMA, and go on the news and say we're having the Nationals in Muncie. But
Yeah.
most people don't even know Muncie's there. That the place.
Well, and as far as the talking points, that's something that that if nobody's, well, if this early Thursday morning, I got to go, and that's something that I can always bring up too, and that. So, but no, just trying to get everybody to say yes or no, and as far as when you come in and getting hotels and. Thursday night for those that are coming, I've got the Mountain State Brewing Company has a room they call the garage, to where we can have some appetizers and a beer come about 6 o'clock Thursday night, and that. So
Just in time.
yeah,
We'll see you. We'll see you then, Ed.
yeah, and that. So any questions out there? I still got some tickets for sale for Friday night's dinner. All of you guys that are coming to help support the event, of course, your meal is taken care of. It's other people that are in the area that want to come by and have a meal with us and listen to Victoria. I'm selling tickets, and there are some left. And they're $100 a seat. And what it does is it pays for the meal, which is about 50 to 60 bucks. And the rest will go to the General Yeager Foundation and that. And so quite a few control line guys showing up this year, which is really nice. And that, and RC wise, Superman flew the other day. Thanks to Dennis. He was helping me with squaring away the engine power. So I did a modification, and I'll find out tomorrow if it flies and lasts any longer than its first 1 minute flight before it power rolled back to 50% because it's getting too hot.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah. So anyway,
You didn't get the lawnmower, did you?
No, Superman. Oh, I'm sorry, Expo Man. I guess you can't say Superman.
Oh, okay.
Uberman.
Yeah, and
Oh,
another
I
guy.
think he drives a cab then. Oh.
Yeah, and another guy is supposed to hopefully have a flying Snoopy doghouse and stuff. So I'll find out tomorrow. I got a meeting at our RC field, and I'll find out what's the latest on that. So and going to attempt to do some live stream. Sister-in-law was showing me how to do some live stream. And I've got a volunteer video photographer there, videographer, whatever you call him. Gary is going to be there, and he's the one that did the 3-minute YouTube video for me and stuff. So getting pretty excited, and just keep the fingers crossed on the weather. And but
see you soon, Ed.
Best of luck on it there, Ed.
Yeah, thank you.
Fantastic stuff, isn't it?
See you Thursday, Bubba.
Yeah, and I am trying to work up a quick Friday night introduction to Victoria, but also to recognize and let people know who is there and where they came from. As far as the distance go, because I keep trying to tell everybody on how some of you guys drive such a long distance to help support this and that. So. Going to try to get the word out to the right people and let them see what's going on.
You gonna have any of the kids there?
I'm sorry?
You gonna have any of the kids there? The ones that you're training, the kids?
Oh yeah, they'll be there, and that. I'm getting a little bit more and more interest. It's trying to find. When you do some of the summer camps and stuff, and on the special things with the Civic Center, some kids get signed up. I guess that's something for their kids to do. And then you finally get one or two that are asking you more questions that are more serious. So the week after the expo, I'm getting together with one of the high school guys, and he wants to see about a model club. And of course, as I said before, I've got one of the guys coming from the Board of Education from the state in regards to the event, and I'll be talking with him in regards to what can we set up middle school wise. We got stuff in high school, for RC drones and rockets, but we've got nothing middle school wise around here. So why don't we look at control line and stuff? So let's just keep trying. Sooner or later, we're going to get the right people that understand it and get interested. And it's a little bit difficult with the schools because you got to do it during the school year to start off with. And so I'll be talking with them about this coming September and things. So I have to worry about what can we do next March, April before school ends, or actually April, May. And that, but there's so many other activities going on,
Yeah.
You'll get if you get a couple people, it's because they're really interested in aerospace and stuff. So we'll see.
Makes sense.
But it all starts somewhere, and so I appreciate everybody coming that does help out. It means a lot to all of us here and to myself, and and hope we'll have some stuff going live. Either from myself on Facebook or something, whatever we can do to get something out there for people to see. And
well, it's tough work, and you're doing a good job. It takes somebody really dedicated to put what you're putting into it.
yeah, well, thank you. Yeah, it's enjoyable. We did some catapult gliders Thursday of everything that they built, and they were quite surprised to see how these things go in regards to that. You look at that thing, you don't think much, and then all of a sudden, once you get one trimmed out and you shoot it up in the air, and then they got to go chase it, it was an eye-opener for them on that. So just got to make sure we get the control line more involved with it, and I think having some slow combat will help that. And also, I got a couple of scale guys that are bringing their slow combat planes, so we should have something to keep somebody interested in that. So,
when is your event?
August 8th and 9th.
Oh, next weekend, right?
Yep.
We got to go to Kansas City next weekend.
Yeah, well, good luck there. And we talked about that earlier and stuff. Fully understand.
We got some crazy little weather there.
Well, we'll get up there one year. I promise you, we will. I would love to come to your thing. I think it's a great thing you're doing. And we got hand launch gliders. We got free flight. We got rockets. We got combat. We would love to come up there and just have a weekend of not competition, but just fun flying stuff,
Yeah. And we do all of that in that. So it's interesting. And especially when you see it go right on that stuff. So
yeah, we'll get there one year. I promise you.
Okay.
We can't do them all right now.
Fully understandable. I know what it means. And that. Oh, and one other thing is I'm a little bit of setback with my ankle. I had to put it back in a tough boot to keep it from not moving much, and I think I either have a slight infection, which I hope not, or something is a little bit loose.
No.
So I just had a CT scan a couple hours ago, and so I'll find out. But with my boot on, at least I'm not in as much pain as like I was at Brodak. So see some of you guys awful soon, and yeah.
Jonathan Carradas has said that he's would join us, but he's working on a dishwasher. He's getting rinsed.
Doing a rinse cycle.
You get him, John.
Sounds like
You
John.
get him, Jonathan. No.
I'll see you guys later. I gotta go.
Hey, take care.
Take care, Stuart.
Good night, Stuart.
And I got something. Let me get something to show you guys too.
Did it? Will it cut off for a second? Or it's just because it's got a chart.
It's a capacitor. It's got a chart.
Load that thing up and touch that thing to your tongue.
Oh, you're mean.
You talking to me, Sparky?
Yeah, she said it got a capacitor. Plug it into the wall and then touch it to your tongue. See if it's any good.
It's just a little tiny one. When you're flying these big 3D RC planes, and you're only running one battery, which is your power to the motor and your power to the servos. You can run two batteries, a separate thing, but if you're only running one, they give you a little capacitor and you plug it into any open port on the receiver and it'll charge up and have a charge. And then if you have a little glitch with your battery, that capacitor is supposed to keep providing power to your receiver at least, so you don't lose signal. That's the thought process behind it. It doesn't give you motor power, but it'll at least give you control of your servos.
Yeah. For a split second, because the capacitor discharges instantly. But whatever.
Yeah, it's supposed to give you enough to get it pointed in the right direction and maybe land it, you know?
Okay,
All right, for us older guys that need throttle control.
Oh my
Oh
God.
yeah. Line
Vic-
master.
Yeah, Line Master. So the single channel, which comes with the 5-channel receiver. And then, of course, the 5-channel. And you can get the module whether you're left-handed or right-handed.
how much is that? I'd like to have one.
119 plus shipping, 149 plus shipping.
And
Yeah.
that's 5-channel, 4-channel.
5-channel and a single channel.
Uh-huh.
And gonna have to get the 5-channel.
So you got retracts and flaps and throttle for sure.
Well, I
Yeah.
got a sound card and all that shit, so it's more than one channel. So
Well,
Yeah.
good luck having a sound card. I've been trying to find one for a long time, and everybody says go to so and so. They're out of stock. Now,
Okay.
what's also pretty cool, your line clip. So, what you do, it locks in.
that's nice.
It's adjustable, and so and for a couple bucks, you get another one of these. And that way you can take the handle and just hook it up to another set of lines for another aircraft.
Ed, where'd you get that?
Line Masters, Carlos. I was talking with them and I put myself on the pre-order list. And so I knew he was only going to have so many available for the first run. And so I got my name involved. And also it's got a kill switch here. And I haven't had time to be able to download and read more about it, but it's fairly light considering what it does for you.
So that'll work with any 3G receiver or whatever.
No, you got to have it comes with his. I'm not sure what protocol he uses, and that was one of the things is him squaring away the protocol.
Let's see the receiver.
Making sure there were no issues. And I'll show you the receiver here in a second. I thought I pulled the one that I had already opened, but I didn't. Out.
Yeah, my shoestring, using that that RC box it's about the same size.
Yeah. So 1 3/8, 1/2 inch, 1 inch.
Yeah, it's about the same size.
Yeah. And that. So I don't have my scale out, otherwise I'd weigh it for you.
It don't matter.
And
Scale plane, it don't matter how much it weighs.
Yeah. Yeah, and so I like it for my scale plane, but also I like the idea that I can still fly single channel and do the throttle myself versus having a separate transmitter.
Yeah.
In the other hand.
Nice.
I would need that other one you got because I got other things besides throttle.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But that's a gig. You got throttle. You can do flaps, retract gear,
Bomb drop.
drop a bomb or something. I don't know what you drop, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, it looks like you have 2 toggle switches and 2 dials.
Push button. 2 push buttons and 2 toggle.
Yeah, you could have the canopy slide back.
And the one
eject the pilot.
This one is 3 position. This one is 2 position.
So there's 5 or no, 3.
So the 3 channel would be your flaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what does it use? Dry cell batteries?
Negative.
Oh.
It comes with a USB.
Oh, okay.
I think aren't these called a USB?
Yeah.
Plug it into the computer.
Is it a C? Is it a small one on one end and a big one on the other?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a C.
Nice.
Yeah, there's the plug in.
Yeah.
And then of course from there. So anyway, you guys at the expo, you'll be able to mess with them, and if we have time, we can hook one up and make it work.
Sounds good. Yeah. See you Thursday, buddy.
All righty. Looking forward to it.
Mark, I got a quick question. The ring rat y'all fly, that is the 250, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the bigger of the 2.
Yeah, that's what I ordered. I just hope I got the right motor and everything coming for it.
Well, guys, I hate to do it, but I gotta go.
Oh, come on, Santa.
Yeah, I gotta go work in the workshop.
We got Pete in here with us. What's up, Pete?
Hey, guys.
I didn't say that right. How you be, Pete?
To see you. It's been a while, Paul.
Were you asking about the Geo, the mini Geo? Was that you?
Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering if anybody else put one together.
That's the only one I ever saw was Lou's.
Yeah.
Flew good.
Yeah, it was a neat little plane.
Hunt said he had plans for it.
Yeah, I think Tom built the wing, is what he said. For his plane.
Tom who?
Morse.
Oh, okay. Well, is everybody talked out?
No. I did go flying Thursday and Wednesday, and I was flying a Tudor, the original Tudor, top flight Tudor. Fox 35, flying 4.8 laps. And it weighs 29 ounces. I don't know if that's good or bad or indifferent. But that circle will it'll do the pattern, dude. Has anybody flown those airplanes much?
At 29 ounces, that ought to do the pattern.
It's what?
At 29 ounces, that ought to do the pattern with a Fox 35.
Oh my
That's
God.
light.
It turns incredibly well. I can't believe it.
I wish I had got one of those instead of a Twister way back when.
I'm shocked how good it flies.
Well, that was the first big airplane I ever saw. I mean, as far as a 35 size plane, and a guy down the street, I met him on Stuka Stunt. His name is Cref McKee. He had one, and it flew really well.
Well, I'm just totally shocked how good it flies. I thought, my goodness, I built it for the kids, but I got it set up for 20 degrees flat, maybe 26 elevators. I ended up putting a little tail weight on it, but it grooves so easy. It's ridiculously easy to fly. And if you ask it to, it turns like a cat. I might rename it the Shark Killer.
Well, I thought the Tudor 2 flew pretty well.
I've never been around them much. I've never been around Tudor 1 either, but I built it just out of the stock wood. I built 2 of them. One of them weighed 29 and a half, and one of them weighed 32 ounces. And I don't know that the 32 is that heavy. I mean, it seemed like it flies. I got to get them trimmed out for the grandkids, but they'll kill them someday, but so be it, you know. It'll fly. It'll do the tricks, I believe, pretty good.
Well, I learned on the Tudor 2, and Brian still has one, and it flies really well. I'm surprised that, I don't know.
That's a big airplane. You got LA 46 or bigger on it?
46 is all it needs.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Yep. And it's just a flip and fly.
That's a good thing.
Yep. I'll be flying it next week, I hope.
I'm gonna end the stream on YouTube, but before I go, I'd like to make a public service announcement. And you painters out there that are looking for something to spray your prep sol with, they got these at Harbor Freight for $4. You can't beat that. The pump sprayer. All right. For all you guys on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and share. We will see you next Monday. Sorry about the website. I'm going to be looking in to see what's up with it, but we'll get it squared away. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya. Okay, YouTube has ended.